Hello everybody, I am Zenith Rule, and welcome back to Zen Streams, where I play through every single Kingdom Hearts game that I own, which is all of them. I have been working on Kingdom Hearts 1 for about a year now, trying to get this 100% run complete, and we're down to the final bit. All that we have left is the gummy ship missions, and then we have the final bosses, and that's it. And we're gonna come back later for the speed run and the unchanging armor and all the other stuff that are needed for platinum. I'll do that as a platinum run, but I kind of want to get through these stories because Kingdom Hearts 3 is rapidly approaching. I know people joke that it's not coming. It's not coming. I will believe it when I see it, but I do want to have the story of the 4 games that I haven't played. Technically, I have played some of Union, but I haven't played all of it, so that's, I guess, a 5th game. There's a lot of stuff that I haven't gotten to yet, and I want to get to it. So for today's session, we're going to touch upon the gummy ship missions, and we're going to go from there. Duke CT is joining me. He also does streams and other things on the YouTubes. He's been helping me out a little bit lately. You said you were streaming Kingdom Hearts 2 last night?
Still Final Mix on the PS3, of course, with all the load times and everything, and it's not 60 frames per second, but I still have very much fun playing it, and for people and such. But hey, I usually stream on Friday nights, but I'm going to see if I can try to do some more, this weekend and such. But I will do more after, classes are done. So.
I'm just going to check in the chat. I'm just going to tweet out in my Discord chat that we're streaming live. Now, so before we get started, I have had a bit of a week. It has been a rough week at work. I'm full-time now. They're starting me on some really harder machines, and quite a few other things are going on. But, I love my job. Don't get me wrong. I really love my job more than any other job that I've had thus far, and I think it's a fantastic job, but I was getting overwhelmed 2 nights ago, and I had a panic attack at work. I tweeted about this, and this is something that I think I might need to look into, because this is like the 4th or 5th time that I've had a panic attack, and it's usually in a work environment, and it's usually related to being overwhelmed by something, or to a boss coming down on me. Granted, my current boss is amazing, but he's strict. He wants to make sure I learn properly, and it just sometimes randomly, I'll just start hyperventilating and I'll start crying, and it only happens once every 6-7 months, maybe. I want to say it doesn't happen often enough for me to worry, but last 2 nights ago was kind of bad, so I took yesterday off, making any videos. I didn't put out the Disney debate. It was just, I needed time to stop being emotionally drained, because that is one thing that is very, very scary, and it doesn't happen often enough that I can deal with it yet. So, unfortunately, that was kind of my Thursday night. But other than that, I mean, it's not that bad. It's just, it's been a very stressful week for me. We're gonna have fun today, though. We're gonna have a lot of fun with me tearing my hair out trying to complete these gummy missions for the 2nd time, because I recently got the platinum on the PS3 version. So I did it. But anyway, hey Rodolphus, hey everybody, how's it going? We're going to get started. Me and Duke CT. Duke doesn't bother with the gummy missions, but then
No, I don't care for them. It just seems like it's just pointless busy work. you know?
It is, because this was only added to the final mix version. This was not in the original Kingdom Hearts version, and much like the added Heartless, it's more tedious than it needs to be. How's it going, Jim? I'm doing all right. I was just talking about how I had a panic attack the other day. I'm doing much better now. I'm okay, all things considered, and I had a lot of time to calm down while playing Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories on my own, and I think that really did help calm me down a little bit. A lot of it is just there's a lot of stress at once, and I mean it's stuff that I just need to figure out how to deal with it. Unfortunately, the health insurance is not finalized right now because I got hired in April, and I can't get health insurance or dental for 3 months after I'm hired with the company. So that means I won't get health insurance until July. And, you know, it's not perfect, but it is what it is, and I'll take what I can get. But that'll be happening soon, and then I'll be able to, like, go to the doctor again, because, like, otherwise, I've been off insurance since mid-March, February, mid-March, and I went to the doctor's office beforehand because, you know, I need to do a checkup, and that was about $300, and I paid for that out of pocket because I had a job that allowed me to do that. But, like, that's one of those things that it's really not an enjoyable thing. It's not exactly something that I personally enjoy. So, but yeah, so we'll get to. I will be able to see my doctor soon, and then we'll go from there, and it'll all be good.
Yeah.
But anyway, gummy missions.
Yeah, let's see all these gummy missions, man, and let's see how how this shakes out.
Okay, so now this one, the first one is one of the harder missions in the game. Like, there's 4 that I consider to be the toughest, and so mission 3 for Traverse Town. It's doable, but as the first one, but, like, if you look back at it, it's probably one of the harder ones. Mission 2 and 3 in Atlantica, and Mission 3 in Hollow Bastion and End of the World. They're all doable, but especially Atlantica and Hollow Bastion, those take time. Now, the mission that we're going to be starting off with is a little bit different, because essentially what you need is a very small ship. I like to go with, there's a template in here. Right, actually, no, what I do is I start with a new one. In this one, you need a cockpit. You need an engine, which is, I'm going to use Holy G, which is a funny name for an engine, but we're going to use the Holy G and put that on there. And then we're also, like, we're not going to put on any...
Is that the right song to put there? Just wondering.
Probably. We also need, like, we can't use any weapons for this, but we also need Haste G.
Yes, use the Force, Luke. Use the Force.
And we need Transform G. Now, here's the thing. Transform G allows you to switch between 2 different ships, but you have to link the ships together. And you need them to get around some obstacles, because the whole thing here is you can't get hit, and you can't fire any of your lasers. So, Transform G, we need Haste G. I believe, actually, let me set this, and I'm going to go back to the main menu. I'm going to save it as I usually go with Doom Fist with 2 M's. Eventually, Doomfist is going to be a lot bigger than it is.
Doomfist commands bigger guns.
Doomfist demands his morning coffee. So let's see. The thing that I learned too is that you can, from the gummy menu, you can go directly into the garage, so you don't have to keep going back to Traverse Town to set up your ship. So let's see. Set off from Hollow Bastion, get 0 score, which means you can't hit anything. I mean, you can get hit, but you can't damage anything, you can't get any score, and you can't use a shield. But Haste G is important, and you want a very small ship. Let's see. So I'm going to go back to the garage. And the next thing is, I'm going to look at the high wind that I have here. Now, I gotta take off the shields for this.
You know what I love about all of this is that you do all this work for it, but at the end of the day, the sequel, guess what? All that stuff goes away.
Yeah, the sequel doesn't give one shit about any of this. I haven't played Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, but I'll have to see.
It is pretty much that. It is. You look at the gameplay and the footage. It does look like something out of the gameplay and such, which seems fun, but that's not Banjo-Kazooie. I know that's the thing we'll say, but sometimes you just have to look and just say, oh, this thing is, sometimes being that new and different is not going to help you out.
See, I really need to play the original Banjo-Kazooie because I actually have never done so.
It's amazing.
All right, so when you have 2 ships that have a transform gummy on them, you can link them. So what you do is you pair off the 2 ships that you want to pair off, and it'll show you which ships there are. And if you press L1 while flying, you can transform between these 2 gummy ships. And this is a godsend because it gives you invincibility frames.
Invincibility frames. How many times I had to save my butt?
Know what I love about these nobodies? They keep getting older. They stay the same age. Alright, so we have our ship. I'm going to exit. Now, the thing that we have to do is pretty simple. For the most part, there's only 3 sections that cause trouble, but they're pretty bad sections. So what we have to do is we have to start off from Hollow Bastion, get 0 score, and then go to Traverse Town through the warp hole. So start off Hollow Bastion. Now you might be thinking, but wait a second, aren't there things that you have to destroy in Hollow Bastion? Why, yes, there are. You can actually slip through them through a glitch if you boost at the right time. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick my gummy ship as the Doomfist. And when I need to make this actually smaller, so I'm going to put the Transform G in the back, and this in the back. You want to make it, the front rather. You want to make it skinny enough so that it can go through the barriers. So save as Doomfist. I do want to fly this gummy ship. All right, let's start this off. This is one of the harder ones in the game.
All right, let's go.
So you start off by boosting, and you go, see how I went right through it? No problem. And then, okay, so this is where things start getting a little bit hectic, because you want to get towards the top end of the screen, but enemies will fly towards you. And, you really just want to avoid everything. You want... wait. I think I messed that up by taking damage.
Oh, dear. But hey, You know, if worse than worse, you could do it again. You get one of those like Transformers, like da da to see resistance, da 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 da, or something like that.
Da 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 da. Start the fake death count. Let me just. I want to double check this because it's a very specific mission. Well, yeah, while taking no damage. Okay. So you can't take any damage. Start off. And sometimes the boost does not work.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, sometimes boosting works perfectly, sometimes it doesn't. So, like, okay, I'm gonna avoid them, go into the warp hole. Ooh, nice, you got someone into the Avengers movies.
That's good. I mean, they're fun.
they're definitely fun movies. They're not, like... the Phase 1 is honestly the weaker of the movies, but they're not
I say
bad.
Phase 2, you know, instead of Winter Soldier and Guardians of the Galaxy, and most of those movies, they are just not.
It really depends. Okay, so now we're into the hard section. We haven't taken any damage. The first section is pretty easy. Now we have these barriers, which we have to go above, but we can't hit the ceiling. And it's hard to judge them. And then as soon as we get hit, like as soon as we get past them, we have to pretty much go down. It's like, it's all in the positioning. So like, this is the hard part, is getting the timing and positioning down for that second section. First one, not that hard. Okay. If you ask me the best of the first phase, though, it would have to be Captain America. Captain America, The First Soldier, is one of my favorite films of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and I think all of the Captain America films have been great in their own right. They've all done different things, but they've all stayed true to Cap and what it means to be a hero, and that, you know, Cap is my OG. Cap is my favorite.
I see that. Me personally, I think it's a tie between Thor and Iron Man 1. I think those two really did set the groundwork, and really like those characters. And not only that, ladies and gentlemen, but I think Captain America: Winter Soldier, to me, is still the peak to me as a single superhero movie. I still think they are still right up there. I mean, it's, you know, it's. I haven't seen anything come close to that yet. And
I think Black Panther was really good. That's my favorite.
Yeah, I think that's good. I think Black Panther was good, but it just, and it had a really good villain, same as Winter Soldier. But I don't know, just that CGI finish, man. I don't know, the last CGI fight, that just that soured me a bit, and the pacing was a little too long. But overall, I enjoyed it.
I didn't know that was CGI during the fight. Like, I didn't notice.
Oh, there was the VX. Oh man. It's just so
down. Oh fuck.
It was just not that. It was too much stuff, man. It was a lot of the VX stuff, and it was just I think fact there was an article. I said the reason why people did not somewhat like Black Panther was that last ending sequence is because the VX artists are tired. They are just worn out of doing all these VFX shots and all this type of stuff.
And honestly, like, a lot of the fight scenes have become shaky cam to mask the CGI, simply because it's gotten harder and harder to do something new with the same heroes. And I get that, but they're cranking them out like so many a year. I think there's gonna be 3 this year.
Well, there's Avengers. There's we all had that Black Panther, Avengers, Infinity War. Then after that, you have Ant-Man and Wasp. Then you have Aquaman. And
well, I'm not watching Aquaman. I'm not watching the DC.
Oh, come on, give it a chance. I really like. I am one of the few people that will say I enjoyed most of the DC movie universe. I am one of those odd people. I'm one of those odd people that actually likes Batman v Superman. Seriously, I am. I don't know what's wrong with me, but hey, you know, maybe I'm just wired differently. So, but I can see why most people wouldn't like it. It's too dark, too dreary.
Everyone is certainly different. My stance on the DC Cinematic Universe, because I've seen most of them, I didn't like Man of Steel because it didn't feel like Superman to me. It felt like they were trying to go way too dark with it, and it didn't feel like they were trying to make an untested superhero. They were just trying to make him into an anti-hero. And Batman's...
I can see why that it was the choice was to go that far. It was there because they wanted to do something different. And I get that. I do. I get the reason why they want to do something different with the character, because if you have something, if you continue doing, people are like, oh, you're just doing the 1979 movie, that sort of thing. You want to do something different with the character. You want it to connect with this audience, But you cannot.
You want to do something different with the character, but the audience does expect something as a basis of the superhero they grew up with. The superhero.
Yes, it's hard. It's because again, it's in that because Captain America doesn't have that type of stuff unless you watch the 90s or 70s Robert. It was pretty much a easy. It's the ground footing stuff like Captain America or Iron Man or everything else. Superman already had that, and they tried to do the same thing with Superman Returns, and that didn't turn out well. It didn't do anything with that. So what do? You either do something, something new, or you're just gonna be like, you know what?
I would rather have something good than something new.
Yeah, good, but what is Superman then? And what you do something that connects not just. Because I hear the same problem. I know maybe it's just good, but this selfish type. This has to be permanently forever. I wanted something you can. I don't want to say a good compromise. It's something you add some new to it, but also respect the stuff before. And I think Ben is still trying to do that, but I think I can see why some people will be upset with that.
And here's the thing: I don't mind him snapping Zod's neck at the end of the film. The problem isn't that Superman kills, because I get that he's untested and he makes mistakes, and that's the whole point of the film. That's not what my hang-up is. It's that their reasoning for why he kills, why everything's dark and gritty, is bad, because he literally could have done anything else other than snap Zod's neck, fly Zod up, cover his eyes with his hands, because we've established that the eye lasers don't kill him. Like
it would have just singed him like this. And he could have yelled, and that could have been the yell that that momentous cry. It'd be like this after he takes down Zod and he looks at his hand, it's singed, and he goes, yeah, that sort of thing,
or something like that, or like there has to be a reason for him to be pushed to the brink. And I don't feel that reason was enough for me, for my take. I mean, granted, there are some things that do push Superman, and I'm not against him killing if the reasoning is solid enough.
Heck, he killed Zod in the second movie, in Superman 2, right?
Yeah,
he killed Zod in them.
He sent him to what was it, the Phantom Zone, or
he
straight up threw him off a cliff, or like, and those are still considered classic movies. So the problem isn't that he kills, it's that if you're going to make a superhero that kills, you better have damn good reasoning why it is, and not just some vague, oh, well, he's untested. Well, you know what? So is Spider-Man in The Amazing Spider-Man. Do you know how many people he goddamn saves? He doesn't kill anybody.
Most people, and he slowly. I think that's what Superman missed out. He didn't that. I think that thing really pissed it off. But I think the one thing they really DC Universe, and I also talk about this with other people in the podcast or whatever, is like they rushed. They should have. I honestly think they should have done Man of Steel 2. Have Bruce Wayne sitting back in the corner. I don't know what Bruce Wayne things. Seriously, I don't know what Bruce Wayne would be doing.
Fuck! It brought me the wrong way.
I don't know, playing Kingdom Hearts 1 and streaming Kingdom Hearts 1. I don't know, something. But yeah,
Um,
he sits back and does his, what are these multimillionaires do, billionaires do. Then he's like, okay, I gotta figure out this thing. And then you have a World's Finest movie, which they should have called it that. It shouldn't have been Batman v Superman. It should have called World's Finest.
I feel like for a second film, Batman v Superman does not do enough to alleviate the problems that any of us had in the first film.
Yeah, it was, I think, a little too dark.
And
That's
the problem is the reasoning. Like, Batman is like a crazy vigilante, he's killing people, and okay, that's fine. But if you're going to explain it that way, you have to give us backstory. We don't learn anything about Batman, and we don't learn anything more about Superman in this film, and he's kind of inconsequential. So it's like, we're supposed to get behind these heroes, and we already have a brawl against two of them for their ideals, when we don't know their ideals. We don't know what they stand for. Superman didn't know what his ideals were in the first film, and if he's trying to find them, then why include Batman in a fight against him when we don't even know enough about the main fucking characters? And it's the editing, the choppy way they tell this story. You can.
Well, I can. You know what? The director's cut does help with that.
I haven't seen the director's cut, so I can give you that. I just.
Yes, it helped out immensely, and I need to get that whole. Since the digital service that had it is dead now, and I can't get the movie again. The one thing I'm going to do is just buy the box set and get the soundtrack, which I love the soundtrack. Seriously, the one thing DC Universe has is soundtrack for the Marvel Universe, because most of the Marvel Universe things just mediocre or just overwhelming. Come on, let's be real. The soundtrack is not, soundtrack is not that good in Marvel, and that's sad because the Avengers sound theme was just. It's okay. It doesn't. It needs to be better than okay. You know?
I disagree. Like, I mean, I never pay attention much to the score in Marvel Cinematic Universe films, but I love the Avengers theme. I
think the Avengers theme is fine, but compare that to the Superman theme, compare that to the Batman theme.
But those are established themes. The Avengers didn't have an established theme. Think about it. We've had the original John Williams scores for how long? Like,
but I think there was a certain, epicness that brought in more, like, I mean, look at the game we're playing now, which, by the way, the Kingdom Hearts soundtrack, that helped out, when you have a bombastic theme of, the original song,
but it's also it's also Yoko Shimomura, and it's also, she does every single world with multiple themes. There's a different battle theme and a main theme for each world.
But the theme that people think of Kingdom Hearts, though,
simple and clean.
Not simple and clean, but the orchestral thing. It's like you hear it, you're like, okay, that's Kingdom Hearts. It's like you hear it has that raw emotion. I think that's just me. But
do you mean the theme song that's playing when you first open up the game?
When you first open, the orchestral this theme.
Okay.
Because a lot of people will like, okay, that thing.
I see what you're saying there.
Like, that's the thing. You need, and I think that's the thing. I know this is just getting a little. Oh my gosh, this thing in here. Hopefully, I'm not distracting you too much.
No, you're not distracting me. Like, here's the thing: this mission is completely luck based, because in order to complete this, you have to go through the first barrier without getting hit, which is luck based. There's like a 50% chance of you hitting that barrier. Then you have to get through this minefield with the ships, and it's not as bad, but there are times where the ships corner you and you hit an asteroid that is not in your view, and then
it just comes out and smacks you in the face.
And then there's this part where you have to go right above the barriers, but the clouds also hit you. I don't know why the clouds hit you. Why the fuck did, like, okay.
It's a dimensional cloud. That's all I have for you.
So you gotta go just you gotta go just above and just below so you don't get hit. And like, I did it the first time, but the third barrier is the warp hole, because the warp hole exit, you have to choose which direction you go at the exit of the warp hole, and it's sometimes too fast to react. And I was expecting it to be longer than it actually was, and so I ended up going right by accident. And it's like, you can't change it after that point. And I'm like, ugh, like, why can't I change my direction? Why can't I pick where I'm going? Like, that should be part of it. That should be a thing.
Oh well, that's what it seems. You know, it keeps going. This is the reason why I not go after these trophies, man. Because I will be like, yep, here we are again, doing all this stuff again, and I'm basically trying to do a 100% completion run, which.
Fuck.
Oh, Jim85, you are a card, sir.
Thank you, Jim. Thank you very much. But yeah, back to the DC Cinematic Universe. Man of Steel, I thought was poorly directed, poorly edited, poorly shot. It was hard to view what was going on. I have no problem with the time frames, but I never felt like I got a good idea of who Clark was, and the whole sacrifice of Pa Kent was dumb and was unneeded.
Forced. Yeah, and honestly, I wish it wasn't Doomsday. Which, by the way, I gotta give a shout out to Krypton. That had a better version of Doomsday than the movie was. It looked like it was terrible. I mean, that was to me the deer of bad CGI. And honestly, why couldn't they just have Metallo there? I mean, why not?
That was not Lex Luthor.
No, that was the Riddler.
That was the Riddler. It was not Lex Luthor at all.
And that's the thing. And I honestly think you want to do a millennial type of stuff, and someone's connected to like LexCorp, that sort of thing. You don't need that hyper energy type of stuff. I think you should have had someone who is more controlled, more, have that happy-go-lucky image for the public. But when he's like by himself, or when he was close confidants, you can see ruthlessness. It slowly but surely grows into ruthlessness and that sort of thing, and the jealousy and anger that Lex Luthor has with Superman. Because I like the idea of what he is saying. The idea and premise, like Superman is so godly that he is this perfect being that he can't be always good or he's always powerful, all this stuff. I like that statement that he did give in the end. Like, he's like, God can't be all just or can't be all good or anything else. It just frustrates him, that type of person, to exist and have all this power, but yet not be the king, but not be,
that's what's really annoying, though, is because the premise for this character is clearly well thought out. But Jesse Eisenberg wasn't the right person to play him.
Oh no!
And if they wanted,
I don't know who would you put there.
If you wanted someone to have all of this intelligence and power, but be happy-go-lucky, you have to have it be someone who really can sell both sides of that. And intelligence and happy-go-lucky, like maybe the person who played the original Flash in the animated like Justice League, like something like that he is happy-go-lucky. How
Michael Rosenberg from Smallville, that dude, he can do that.
And Flash actually played technically Lex Luthor when they switched bodies in that one episode.
Oh yeah, you need to have someone else with the screen presence to do Luthor. And that's what I'm hoping Flashpoint, whatever they're calling them, Flash movie, do that. Just erase him from existence and bring out a more capable. I mean, I still think Bryan Cranston should have been that dude, because he can be intimidating, but also he can be likable. He can be rootable. You can be like, and then next show he can flip the switch and be like, oh crap, this man terrifies me. That sort of thing. Like, you know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, you want someone to have a certain amount of charm, so you can see why people would get behind him, and see why he would be eccentric at the same time, because I felt Jesse Eisenberg was far too eccentric. Even if he had billions of dollars, with the Jolly Rancher scene, at no point did I feel like he was in control of the situation, and at no point did I feel like anyone would willingly follow him without reason. And it just, like, it felt to me like they were trying to play it off as, haha, he's eccentric, this is why he's doing it. And that's not the case. Like, it boggles my mind why they went with that particular choice. But I mean, like, going back, if you want him to be funny, again, Lex Luthor, as the Flash, it's like, did you wash your hands? No, because I'm evil. Because I'm evil.
Yes, or you could have, like, Clancy Brown, you know, the Kurgan. That guy would have been awesome as Lex Luthor.
All right.
Him, wasting his time and breath on Mass Effect Andromeda and stuff.
Third phase. All right, gotta go the top.
I mean, but let's be real. Let's be honest. Yeah, I mean, you have the Kurgan playing.
Oh,
I know. See, this stuff is just so frustrating, man. I wish I could help you out, man. I wish I could just like.
I was right at the end too. If it wasn't for that final ship, I would have gotten it. So I'm there. I'm there. It's just
that last part.
It's that last part that gets me. But speaking of Suicide Squad as the third film, I don't think that was that bad. I think the problem was.
I think it was too much. It should have been a rated R.
No, I think the problem was the plot. And the problem was what they wanted to do with it, because the interactions with the characters I thought were fine. It's just the problem was the overarching story was so damn cliche that everything was bogged down by it, because Will Smith is a perfect it was a perfect Deadshot. You have a perfect Killer Croc and a perfect Harley. Like,
and by the way, props to DC or whatever, they did not do a CGI mess. They actually did practical effects for Killer Croc.
And I mean, they won an Oscar for that, and I or whatever, and
well deserved.
Well deserved, and I mean, Academy Award winning, you know.
And you know, and I'm happy for that, because you know, instead of CGI, they went with practical. And let me tell you something, that Killer Croc was more. I actually liked it. I liked the design, and I liked something like I was like really, that was to me, it was one of the best high points. And you know, I think Suicide Squad was fine. I think it was one of the worst films. I think it was okay. I was like, it's okay. So I'm like, fine.
I like it. I thought the character interactions were fun. I loved the bar scene. I loved, like, certain things. I don't think the Joker was a necessary addition. It didn't add anything.
The Joker does not need to be there. But you know what? Actually, the best one is Wonder Woman, of course.
Wonder Woman was fan-fucking-tastic. Like, anything bad I say about
I'm surprised that it took this long for this kind of character to get made into.
I'm not.
I know, but yeah, I know. But
they think that women don't sell or minorities don't sell, and that, like, I'm just like, okay, you say women don't sell, and then we have Wonder Woman, one of the highest grossing and best made critically acclaimed films of all time.
Oh yeah, and even before that, you had like Gravity or anything else, and all these other movies and such. They should have been. I think.
And then there's like.
Then
there's like friggin' Black Panther proving that, like.
Oh yeah, before that, you know, there was a lot of like black main stars that actually made money and such. So you know, Blade. Remember that?
I've never actually seen Blade. That's the thing. Like, I've heard good things about Blade.
It's very violent. Well, then again, he's hunting vampires. Of course, you know, you're not going to take him out. It's not going to be a PG version of that. Then again, I wonder if they actually are going to do it. Probably would be PG nowadays. If they put it in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
And let's see, you have Blade. Obviously, you had Steel, which kind of sucked. You had,
and you can't forget about Meteor Man. So
Meteor Man. You had like you had a few different types of films, but like here was the first time where they finally proven if you make a good movie about a female or about minority, then people will go, why is that too high? Let me check. Let me check my Gummy Garage. Maybe I can make a better streamlined, smaller like cockpit maybe. Okay. Let's see. Now these are all taller. So this is the smallest cockpit. I guess I'm just going to have to Keep trying. I mean, I suppose I could try transforming. I'm just concerned with, like, it gives you invincibility frames, but sometimes you are hurt in the transformation. So I'm gonna need to double. I'll try it. We'll see.
Okay. Let's see. Whoop. There it goes. Go through that. And all right, let's get these ships, man. It's like at one point, you know, they're so powerful. They're like, how do they get these ships, man?
Yeah, like
they have like a.
These are apparently heartless. In ships. I don't ask me how. Like, the lore doesn't make sense. Like, maybe they're Maleficent's minions. But they get like superior firepower.
But Maleficent is not really. Well, you're past that part of the game. And spoilers are done. Like, Maleficent was pretty much a puppet, and it was
Ansem who was pulling the strings. Now, granted, Maleficent for the longest time was the one controlling the Heartless, and if you look in the top right-hand corner, you'll see an image of a Heartless, and that is the amount of enemy ships you destroy. You get a score for that. So they are apparently Heartless. But all right, I'm gonna transform. Wait. Oh crap! You can't be braking while you transform. Fuck.
Oh well, we're gonna be here probably for at least another 3 days, but hey, at least we'll get through it. But I think we'll get this. I think we're gonna be just fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna try this without transforming. We'll get through it. It's not that bad. Like, Atlantica's way worse.
I believe that. It just seems like these things are there just to piss everyone else off. And part of me thinks they just did this. Oh, you actually did this? You didn't really actually mean anyone actually get this achievement.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, for completing the game 100%, not including the for completing the game 100%, like doing the Hades comp, and getting all 101 Dalmatians, and for completing the Jiminy Journal, and doing all the Trinities and all the synthesis and all that stuff, you get not only 2 secret endings, but you also get a theme for your PS4. Now, I have one for my PS3. I've done it, but doing the gummy ship missions. Get this, because this pisses me off to no end, because I did it. For getting all the Mickeys, for completing all the gummy ship missions. You want to know what you get? A gummy ship that is very useless. Completely useless. But not only that, but you also get a crown ornament for your ship. That's it.
What?
Just a crown. Just a fucking crown. Like, it's all it is bragging rights. But I want to complete it 100% because I want to get those trophies. Granted, like, when we get to RE Chain of Memories and all that other stuff, I'm not going to do the 100% right off the bat, just so we can get through some of the story stuff, but we're going to come back and do the platinum stuff. But it's just like, it's just so unnecessary, some of these tasks that don't give you anything. Like, anything for being a completionist, and like, that's my thing. Like, much like Gerard Khalil, I am a completionist. I love completing games. But there's so many bullshit completion requirements in video games that it is ridiculous. Do you want to know how many games there were that I just wanted to stop? But I knew that I needed to complete it. I wanted to get it finished because the 100% was not there in my collection and pissed me off to no end. it just... They need to stop, for one thing, multiplayer achievements needs to stop being a thing. Because fuck off, because unless you can boost with a friend, it's one of those things that is completely luck-based, and if the server shut down, you're fucked. Which is why there are some games that are completely unplayable now, because they shut down their servers, and now you can't get that platinum, even if you bought the game. Which is bullshit. Like, there are plenty of sports games that do this, where they shut down the servers, so, like, you can't play them. So, what's the point of creating a game if you're not going to create a long-lasting experience? And now, that's not to say that I like these live services bullcrap either, because that's fucked. That takes even longer to get stuff together. And I don't know if it's me, but I think the chat has frozen. I'll have to check when I'm not moving, but it's showing something is up with the chat. It's like not connected on my end. So I apologize if that is the case. I will try and fix that when I'm not doing one of the hardest gummy missions in the game. Alright. Here comes the final part. I'm going to pause. I'm going to test the chat.
Maybe it's because Twitch is doing some stuff right now. Let's see. Maybe it's because it has like everybody doing something. What's the big thing everyone's doing right now? Let's see. It looks like there's like a lot of people doing a I don't know, some stuff on like Warcraft. So maybe that's just shutting down Twitch or something. Wouldn't surprise me.
Alright, it looks like we're back to normal. Knock on wood. Hopefully it holds up. I don't know when this started, because I was paying attention to the game.
Well, but we're here now. We're here.
Alright, I'll wait. I'm gonna continue forth, I guess. I don't know what happened. Alright, here comes the hard part. I have to squeeze through this narrow gap.
You got this, man. You got this.
Okay, draw them off to that side. I think I did it.
You're going to do it, my friend. You're going to do it, and then we don't have to do it no more.
Come on. Come on. Come on. We did it!
Yes! Huzzah! And you have to deal with all those, no more of this stuff now. Now you can just move on and you get like a trophy or something.
Well, that's just one of the gummy missions. That's one of the harder ones. And thankfully it saved on stream.
You get moguls. You know what the funny thing is? You should have had moguls like so that the PS4 should just like say, "Oh, here you go. You get a free Moogle plush toy." Pop it out right there.
Yeah, it's a Moogle-shaped ship. It's actually kind of funny. Like you get certain ships that are really funnily designed, and I guess like that's a reward, but that's not worth the bullshit I just put up with. All right.
Well, I say, like I said, free Moogle plushie. I'll get like a discount. Like, hey, here's a Moogle plushie for you right there. Like, hey, you know what? There you go. It'll be added. Honestly, that would make your stream room. They put it right next to it, make your stream a lot better.
But yeah, so sorry about the drop frames and like I don't know what happened. I think it might have been like an internet like derp or something on Twitch's end. But we're back. We're going to be completing more of this, but we did one. We did it live on stream, just like we did. Last time we did the Deep Jungle mission. So we have all of Traverse Town, all of Deep Jungle. What gummy ship mission do I have to work on next? Wonderland. Oh, this is an easy one. So we have to set off for Wonderland using Haste G or Haste 2G 5 or more times while taking no damage. That might seem like it's a lot, but it's really not. Actually, I can do it with the ship that I currently have, so let's try that. Because I have Haste 2G on, I'm going to do normal drive to Wonderland, and you just start off with Haste 2G, and then brake. And the smaller your ship is, the easier it is to not get hit. And then I'm going to wait to accelerate. I probably should have used a different engine. And then haste. Okay, so that's 2. And brake. Haste.
No, haste, make waste.
Ah, fuck. And I got hit. But you see the idea. Like, you only have to do this 5 or more times. It's not that bad. Not that bad. Okay. Haste.
Oh, by the way, looking on Twitter, it says, James Gunn, it says, would you ever consider trying to make your R-rated version of Scooby-Doo again? And he answered, I never planned on making an R-rated Scooby-Doo. Raji goes now, and I plan on making a PG-13 Scooby-Doo, but it's given an R rating on its first time through the MPAA. And Warner Brothers had to edit it to a more family-friendly PG version. Which, by the way, I wonder how would a rated R version of Scooby-Doo would work out, but I don't think most people
I don't think I would like an R-rated Scooby-Doo, to be honest. I don't think it needs that R rating. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this engine. Small engine. Small engine. There we go. R-rated Scooby-Doo just... Honestly, to be honest, my favorite Scooby-Doo movie that's not animated is the... well... The non-animated one is Scooby-Doo Monsters Unleashed, because I thought that was a very interesting premise where they actually turned people into monsters. And it felt a little bit like what they were doing with The Witch's Ghost, where the monsters were real. And I thought it was interesting. I enjoyed it for what it was. My favorite animated ones, like, I love Scooby-Doo and the werewolf one. I loved the one with the Ghoul School. Like, the ones where they just interact with monsters were actually really, really interesting, because that's not something you see on Scooby-Doo normally. Like, normally...
Oh, yeah. There was one time
Hello?
No, yeah, I honestly, it's the one time I didn't think Scrappy-Doo was terrible.
I don't think Scrappy-Doo is bad. I think that...
Hello? Oh, I say something positive about Scrappy-Doo and the internet goes down.
Yeah, the internet's going down again. I don't know what's going on.
I know, I was just playing with you. I mean, it's just, I hear what... I don't know either. Yeah, I don't think it's Scrappy-Doo was a bad character, but as a kid, I just didn't care for him. I was like, just get him right. Flim Flam was more interesting as a character than Scrappy-Doo. I was like, why is he here? I could take Flim Flam. I can take him. But I can't take Scrappy-Doo. I just could not deal with him as a kid.
Alright, hold on one second. I'm gonna try
Am
to
I
figure
wrong?
out what this
One of the
means.
people in the chat would be the same way, you know.
Hello everybody, I'm Zenith Rule, and welcome back to Zen Streams, where I stream the various different video games in my collection. We had a little bit of technical difficulties last week, mostly because I'm pretty sure it was because my computer was overheating. It was about 80 degrees when I last checked, and I'm pretty sure it was actually probably a little bit more than that, and I hadn't turned on my AC yet. Now my AC is pumping. I shouldn't have any problems, knock on wood. But we're going to continue with the gummy missions for Kingdom Hearts 1, and then we're going to work our way down. We're like, the gummy ship missions aren't nearly as bad as people think they are. We already did one of the hardest ones, which was more luck. And, okay, chat is working. Everything is functioning like it should. So we have we have 8 different gummy routes with 3 different missions each. However, I believe I did most of the first missions, so we're going to continue with that today. And then I will have to make highlights of the brief 2 episodes that I did last week. That kind of ended shortly simply because, you know, the stream was derping. Again, there's something going on with my computer. It's fine now. Everything's good. So yeah, we're going to finish this up. I want to get that Kingdom Hearts theme background. Yay! Yeah, Itchy. I'm not sure if the... Like, we were having glitches on Twitch's end last week, too, so I don't know if that was part of the issue or if it was just my computer. But last time I was streaming, essentially it was telling me, that, like, it was not encoding it properly or something like that. I have no idea what was going on last time. It could have been my end, it could have been on Twitch's end. But I still have footage of me completing the gummy missions for Traverse Town, so that's all set. The next one is we have to set off from Traverse Town and collect 40 or more gummy blocks. Okay, so this is easy. This is simple. I can actually flex out my muscles because I can set up well, this is the high wind, but I'm gonna call it the Doom Fist 2, the Fist Bringer, the bringer of destruction. And I can actually
We don't need more fisting.
I can actually flex my muscles with this ship because for this, let's see, I don't need to change the engine, but I can add in a few different gummies to help out. And I can show you what each one actually does and why they are so cool. So, let's see. We don't need any reduction for damage because a lot of the blueprints that I have are pretty big ships that can absorb the damage. Let's see. I don't need Shell G. A lot of these are just basic ones, and the good thing about doing all the Dalmatian missions and stuff before that is you know, you get one of every gummy block, so you can do pretty much anything you want. Thanos would be proud of your massive fist in my fist. No, you know who would be proud? I don't know if any of you have seen Asura's Wrath, but Asura's Wrath, like, there's a character who loves punching things. He's like, I'll punch everything with my fists. Ah. Okay. A lot of these, arrow... Okay. So we have a couple of these already. Drain G and Osmos G, they're on the ship already, but what they do is if you hit the R3 button you can pull in objects from all around the ship, and this allows you to get like hidden gummy things that you don't see or that you're not near. We got the transform G on the ship. We already have radars, which shows us incoming stuff. Yeah, Asura's Wrath is freaking insane. I need to finish that. I will be streaming that in the future. It is a fantastic game. Okay, so now we have Shield G, which gives us a shield around our gummy ship, and in addition, we have Shield 2G, which, like, it's a huge shield around the ship, and I put both of them on. I'm not sure if they contradict each other, but they're great. We also have Asuna G, which reveals hidden gummy blocks. So basically more meteors appear in the path, like, pretty simple stuff. Now we're getting to the guns. Everyone loves guns. So what I like to use multiple smaller guns instead of a lot of big guns, because multiple small guns actually have a better radius, and you can only have a limited amount on your ship anyway. So I usually have about 4 Thunder Gs, which are smaller cannons, and then I go into the laser cannons. The lasers are good to have. Hey Ari, welcome to the gun show. Now there are 2 different types of laser cannons. You can have Meteor G and there's Ultima G, Meteor G, and Comet G. I prefer Meteor G simply because they're more concentrated firepower. The difference between the Meteor and the Ultima is that Ultima reflects damage off of certain objects, which is actually more helpful in certain instances. But I'm going to put all those lasers there. And I'm going to switch to Meteor G for this next one. And I'll put one here. Okay, so we have lasers. Okay, we can't attach any more weapon gummies. That's the maximum right there, but I think that's good.
I'm firing my laser.
Alright, so you're playing Stardew Valley, Ari. Nice. And
I've been meaning to get into that. It looks like fun. It does.
And Harry Potter Mobile is a no for me. I'm sorry. No thanks.
Nope, it looks like absolute garbage.
Alright, and I'm going to save this as overwrite the Highwind file. Gonna save it.
The Harry Potter PS1 games have more credibility than that Harry Potter mobile game, and those things are as ugly and boring as shit.
Alright, so we have our gummy ship. Our mission is to set off from Traverse Town, collect 40 or more gummy blocks. So, this is pretty easy. Just gonna brake and just start shooting. And our lasers make quick work of most of this stuff.
This is a newbie question, but is this all pretty much just side mission stuff?
Yeah, this was actually added for Final Mix because the gummy ship sections weren't available. Like, you could play through the gummy ship and you could make gummy ship stuff, but like a lot of it wasn't actually like a part of the main game in the original. And our goal also is to get shield blueprints. Granted, the good thing about this version, we don't have to obtain all the blueprints, because that's not part of the 100%. We just gotta obtain, I think, 30 or more blueprints, which is like a portion of them. So it's not quite as bad in this version. Product of the Harry Potter generation. So am I. But the thing is,
Yeah, we all are.
I'm a
We all
product
grew
of...
up with Harry Potter.
The thing is, I'm not going to buy something that I don't enjoy. Like, I bought Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, but like I still haven't read it yet. I don't intend to buy things that I know I'm not going to like. There's another Gummy Ship Blueprint and another. We got a Tamos. Like, a lot of these are very easy to collect, and I'm pretty sure that once we finish this route, we're gonna get that trophy for getting. I think we have almost 30 blueprints now. So, but yeah, I'm going to show you guys the gummy routes. Most of them are very simple to do, so it's not that bad. Problem is Atlantica, which I may save for like later when we go for the platinum, but I watched.
For the record, I read all the books. I only read them all once. I didn't read any of them anymore. That's the thing.
I read the books multiple times. Like, I would read them over and over, and I would reread the old ones as new ones came out. Like, I loved the books, and that was like a big thing for me, is like reading them. And then I watched the films, and I liked the films for a certain amount of time, but like after a while, it just got to be a little bit too much. Because I don't like what they did to book 4 when it became movie 4. Like, movie 4 just was not good, and so I kind of checked out at that point. Just gonna.
I think the big issue with especially with the later movies, is that the books were just too long to really consolidate into movies.
The worst was book 6, because they didn't bring up the whole Ginny relationship in the movies up until that point. In the books, they were slowly brought in and hinted at, and like there was a lot of stuff that really was building up until this point. I don't like movie 5 that much. I like what they did with certain aspects of 5 and 6, but I think 4, 5, and 6 are weak. 7 part 1 was really, really good. I think that's my favorite, but part 2, I felt like they didn't take enough liberties with it, and I mean, that's just me. Let's see, 30 or more blueprints, that's good, so we don't need all of them. I'm not sure what this trophy is here. I could look that up. Because I'm pretty sure we did all the gummy ship stuff. Aside from, like, the gummy missions, which you don't have to do for a trophy in this one. So, let me just quickly look this up. Prisoner of Azkaban, I think, was one of the best adapted books. I mean, it's my favorite. It's probably one of my favorite books, simply because of the twists and turns that were involved in that. And there was a lot of really interesting ideas at present there that I think just simply worked. So
it was good. It was a good amount of book. They had enough time. Like, they had to skip over a few little things, like the Marauders map.
Yeah, they did skip over a couple things, but not too much. So we're not done with the gummy trophies just yet. The trophy that's hidden here is shoot down over 2,500 Heartless in your gummy ship, and that's gonna happen over the course of these gummy missions. So I'm gonna continue on with them. But yeah, back to Harry Potter. Harry Potter is like book 3 was one of my favorites, especially at the time. It was much more mature. It did more things, and in terms of films, that's probably the most accurately developed film. Like, I loved that one. And then when we got to Goblet of Fire, I mean, it's such a huge book, you can't put everything into it, and that's where we started to get problems. So it was just like
because they weren't long. They were too long for one movie, but they weren't long enough for two movies. That was a big problem, especially with Goblet of Fire and the fifth one.
yeah. So all right. So this gummy ship, this gummy mission that we're gonna be doing here is we have to set off from Deep Jungle using only Thundara G as a weapon and shoot down, I think, 70 ships. But let me quickly take a look.
And when it comes to book movie adaptation, especially back during the 90s, I remember when I was in primary school, my teacher would we would have like half an hour or an hour where the teacher would read a novel, over a span of like a few months. And one of the books that we picked out was The Rats of Nim.
Ooh,
the original book that spawned the movie. Unfortunately, we spent like weeks with that book, and then we went to see the movie. When we watched the movie, the what's his name? The Bloom. No. Wait, who made The Rats of Nim? It wasn't Disney.
Isaac.
Who made?
The Rats of Nim. I'm not entirely sure. Like I remember reading those books, but I don't remember. Secret of Nim was Don Bluth, I believe.
Don Bluth, that's it. Yeah, and we watched the movie and went, "What the fuck is all this? This wasn't in the book. What?" Like, I'm gonna say this. I don't like the Rats of Nim movie.
I really love it, but I mean, it's.
I mean, on its own merits,
book.
yeah, it's a pretty damn good movie. But after you spend like weeks investing in the story, because there was a whole section of the book that told the backstory of how the Rats of Nim came to be, and it was just glanced over in the movie, and we all thought that was one of the best parts of the book. Ugh.
I mean, they tried to adapt it, but that was the sequel, which kind of sucks.
Oh, the sequel was god-awful. It had nothing. It was based nothing. It was just on its own idea. There was a actual sequel to the Rats of Nim book called Rasco and the Rats of Nim or something. It was okay, but the second movie was just the made-for-TV, direct-to-video bullshit. Something I really have.
All right. Let's see if I can. The problem with this mission is like you gotta place Thundara G in a weird way because it doesn't shoot straight. It's like it's a weird cannon. It doesn't shoot straight, so you gotta figure out where you want to put it. Let's see. Maybe you put it there. Let's try that, see how it works. I loved those books as a kid, but I couldn't recall anything from the book if I tried nowadays. It must be like my memory of stuff from when I was a kid, but...
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Alright, let's see how this works. Okay, this isn't bad. It's gonna take a little bit of maneuvering. Now, if this was Thundagaji, I could defeat this no problem. But it's Thundara, which that's one of those useless ship designs or weapon designs, I should say. All right, we have 39 of 40, and we're not even halfway there. So yeah, we're good. Come on, just need 10 more. One more. I know we're good. That's why Kingdom Hearts 2, the gummy ship, better. Well, yeah, because you didn't... Well, one, I'm not sure about the gummy ship missions, and two, but it was an on-rails shooting segment instead of, like, weird missions. And two, it was, like, it's more fun to shoot stuff when you're in a on-rails shooting segment, to be honest. Like, I'm not a big fan of the actual, like, flight controls and stuff in this. Building your gummy ship is fun, though. Like, I like this gummy ship blueprint stuff. Don't like all the hoops I have to go through to get to it. It certainly is a lot more epic, I'll give it that much. Alright, I think we met our quota. Yeah, we doubled it. Alright, let's see what the final one for Olympus Coliseum is. Oh, we just got the Flying Ace trophy. So we got all the gummy ships shot down that we needed. Alright, set off from Traverse Town and destroy all 140 obstacles. This is easy. Like, the first 5 worlds are legitimately super easy. And I'm glad, which means we're about halfway there. Halfway there. Halfway there. Alright, so I'm gonna go back to what I had earlier. For weapons, because these do a bit more damage, but I'm actually going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to put in groups of 4 to concentrate the fire, because concentrated fire works really well on these ships. And then I'll put the lasers on the outside. Oh, too many weapon gummies. Okay. 2 lasers. Let's get rid of one of these cannons. One of these cannons. And I'll put you there. There. Concentrate. Use the mod, Zen. Alright, there we go. And no dropped frames yet, knock on wood. Stream's doing good. So yeah, I think the air conditioning helped a little bit. If I had to say, that was probably the problem. Because I don't have any, like... I need to get a new computer in general, but, like, I think the biggest problem with this one is the fan. Like, this is an older model, and I should probably get, like, a base fan for it. But I plan to get a new computer anyway, so it doesn't really matter. No dream drop frames yet. Oh god, I've heard horror stories about dropping. Dream drop distance. So yeah, we have our fire concentrated centrally, which is very good, and then we have our lasers for the outside. That's what I want. That's exactly what I want. Okay. Now, destroy 40 obstacles. So, the obstacles are the giant, like, shield blocks that are in your way in this segment. They're pretty easy to destroy. It's just that you have to get to them. And the only ones that take forever are the, I think the red blocks. but in general, they're not too bad. It's just the problem is you have to make sure that you hold down brake and concentrate your fire. Lasers will lock on, but they're not like the be-all, end-all. They're not always going to work, so yeah, that's 36 out of 140, and they're going to concentrate on the yellow blocks here. Focus. I know laser foo. Alright. So yeah, the ridiculous ones here are the red ones, which are the problem. Ah, I missed one. We're restarting. We were close, but I diverted my fire too far to one side. you turn off auto lock on. Is something wrong? No, I'm using the force, man. You gotta be one with the force. I'm one with the force is with me. One with the force is with me. One with the force is with me. I'm one with the Force, and the Force is with me. Okay, and I passed that section without even hurting the ship. Star Wars... See, I want a Star Wars world in Kingdom Hearts 3 as well, but nobody else agrees with me. I feel like I'm the only one who says that, because I have a lot of people who I know who are just like, no, that's stupid. I'm like, you're stupid. Kingdom Hearts fits in well since Xemnas is basically a Kingdom Hearts villain, a Star Wars villain, so... I think Solo looks alright. I'm not really a big fan of the look of Solo, but Lando's in it, so it's whatever.
Lando's being played by Donald Glover, so yay!
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Come on, yeah. Okay, so that was the hard part. Just have to brake, and now I have all my energy back. I don't know, like, most of the people who I talk to are just like, oh, we don't want Star Wars in our Kingdom Hearts, that'd be too weird. I'm like, Kingdom Hearts is a massive crossover of different genres. And not to mention...
massive companies! It's been Disney and Square Enix, for God's sakes.
Come on, kitty.
I'm sure, of course, I'm sure people would just cream their jeans if they announced a new series called Mushroom Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, God. People are weird. I don't know. What I do know is that I really want Kingdom Hearts to have Star Wars in it, and I feel like it works. I don't know what...
And Marvel.
And Marvel. Like, just do all of that together. I don't get what people's hang-ups are.
The only issue that I would have is that incorporating all those characters, all that voice work, all that writing, it's going to... It won't come out in 2018 then.
It's already not coming out in 2018. Well, I think it'll come out, but like...
It'll come out a year after the Final Fantasy VII Remake comes out.
Which is 12th of never.
On the PS7.
Alright, so that's 4 worlds complete.
Yeah, here's my prediction. Final Fantasy VII Remake will not be released on PS4.
Hey. Everyone say hello to Chiaki. She's bombing the stream again. And she's been very affectionate lately.
How can she be bombing the stream when she is the stream?
Chiaki is the stream. I don't want Marvel and Kingdom Hearts. That's too much of a mindfuck for me to handle. But it's owned by the same corporation, and you already have Big Hero 6. So it's not too much of a stretch.
Oh, Baymax, and yes, I want more Baymax.
Alright. Slow and steady destruction. Obtain a score of 330 or higher. Okay, I can do that. So, if I start
We
here...
need Brave. We need Brave in it as well, like, really badly.
Chiaki's purring. Just so you know. Just thought you ought to know. Brave would be a good world. The problem is I haven't seen the movie, and I feel like I probably would want to see the movie first. Like, every single Kingdom Hearts world, I've seen the movie before I've actually, like, played through that world. I'm in your place destroying all your shield blocks. What up? Yeah, I would love to see Brave translated. I mean, I know Frozen and Tangled are already a thing, so, like...
Yeah, but that's Frozen and Tangled. Obviously, that was a given. That was a given.
Yeah, it's a shame because not as many people like some of this other stuff. Like, I've heard a lot of people hating on Brave, and I'm like, okay, like, you do you. You like what you like. I'm not here to judge. But personally, like, I would like to see a bunch of different diverse worlds. That's my prerogative, because regardless of whether I like it or not, you know, it's a new environment. Like, I'm currently playing through Kingdom Hearts RE Chain of Memories in my free time, and like, the biggest problem I have with it right now is not the battle system anymore. It's actually changed. The worlds are all rehashed, and all the stories within the worlds are somewhat rehashed. They're different versions of what you went through, and they're a little bit more accurate to the books and original source materials in some instances. Not all, which is the weird part, because sometimes it does do something new with it, and it talks about, like, you know, memories and whatnot in Wonderland. But it doesn't do enough new stuff with these worlds, and I'm just like, but, so, well, like, Sora's memories must really be either fucked with or bad at this point, because, like, wow. Okay, I'm gonna head over to the left, because that's where Agrabah is. Oh yeah, and I've already hit my score. Because I destroyed, like, everything in my path. I am the god of hellfire and destruction. I am the destroyer of worlds. I am Zenith.
Oh, aren't you adorable?
I have become death, destroyer of worlds. Yeah, I mean,
And you do it.
actually,
And you do it fabulously.
Actually, Ari, it's been established that Castle Oblivion doesn't mess with your mind. It was Naminé. I mean, they state it that way, but I'm pretty sure it's more Naminé messing with the memories. And I didn't want to go here, but I should probably save just in case. Oh, funny story. So I was playing RE Chain of Memories, and you know, I was playing all night last night because I just wanted to relax and I wanted to enjoy my time. And it's like I have fun on streams, but I really I really enjoy having more time off. And so, like, I was playing all night, and I was at the 50-hour mark, like, almost where I am here. 50 hours of grinding. I had just beaten the final boss, and I was playing the game, and I accidentally deleted the save file. And I looked to myself like, what? You can do that by pressing triangle on any of these games. You can see it right there. You delete the save file. Thankfully, though, I was still playing the game. So I could actually resave the game.
Oh, thank God. Jesus.
And Ari, you are also adorable. You're my waifu, and I love you. But yeah, so I did
like legit.
What's that?
Are
no,
you like legit dating or just messing around?
Yes, we are dating.
Aww.
So yeah, I've done this once before in Kingdom Hearts 1 on stream, where after a massive amount of synthesis grind, we had just finished the synthesis grind on stream, and then it asked me if I wanted to delete the save file. I almost did. Like, twice now this has happened. I don't know why. Why does this keep happening to me? I'm saving 3 times now, just in case.
Well, that's what we always do. We always save, like, continuously.
Alright, so set up from Wonderland with only Comet G as a weapon, destroy 130 or more enemy ships. Okay, this is easy. So first of all, we gotta warp to Wonderland.
Oh, excuse me.
No, there is no yawning in baseball. What are you doing? There's no yawning in Kingdom Hearts. We're almost done with this shit. We're like we're at the halfway mark right now. Like, there's only 2 more hard worlds. Let's see. So, alright, I need to get rid of all the weapons and only use Comet G, which is the small lasers. I'm gonna go sleep till Kingdom Hearts 2. No, you don't. I need you people around. What's the point of being a Twitch affiliate if you don't have people around? Alright, so just Comet G. I got all my lasers. Sora gets to sleep, but you don't, because the story in Chain of Memories is really good, and I feel like people, like, it's underrated, especially because a lot of people don't fully understand parts of it. Also, like, the combat... Here's my experience in Kingdom Hearts RE Chain of Memories. I hated the first 2 hours of the game, and then I started liking it. And I think a lot of it is the way they give you cards in the beginning and other stuff like that is just not that good. You really need to have a certain mindset, and once you open up all the card decks and stuff, it's so much better. And then you get to Riku's story, and Riku's story is infinitely better because, get this, he gets his cards automatically. So you don't have to worry about card drops and all of that stuff. It's like, why didn't we do this from the start? Like, I kind of wish we did this from the start. Alright, so we need to destroy 130 enemy ships with just this. And it shouldn't be too hard going through the warp hole. But, you can never be too careful when it comes to these things. I am super prepared. I am the most prepared that I have ever been because I've done this before. Come on. Gotta get all them ships. Alright, We are at 86. And I gotta remember to turn right with this wormhole. Turn right in Albuquerque. Ow.
Alright, bugs.
Ah. Let's try this again. Alright. Comet Gs are unfortunately not very useful. I prefer Meteor G because Meteor G is a much more concentrated laser that can kill stuff easier, which means I'm not having to get destroyed by all these ships. Okay.
That's not right.
Alright, on to the wormhole. Okay, 65. Just need a few more. Gonna hit that 130. Gonna hit it. Hit it, don't quit it.
Oh yeah.
What's that in the background? Is that you again?
Sorry. Hang on. What's going on?
No, I heard.
Can you hear something?
Not anymore. But I thought I heard my feed coming through your speakers.
Well, no. I've got. Actually, I have my PC speakers muted right now.
Okay. Gotta go to the right. To the right, to the right. And then I just need
To the left, to the left.
I just need to destroy 3 more ships. And there we go. We did it. I just gotta survive till the end. We did it.
Woo!
And we got a new blueprint. Ooh. Sorry guys, but you're a little bit late to the party. And there we go. Alright, so one more mission for Agrabah. Okay, collect 130 more gummy blocks. Use of Drain G and Osmos G is prohibited. Okay, well, that's a little bit harder, but not that bad. Which means I can't do my normal tactics. First things first, let's get my weapons back. Okay. Okay. Now, I'm gonna see your Comet G and raise you a meteor. I didn't want a Comet G. Meteor. There we go. That should be good. Now I gotta get rid of the train G's. And Osmos G. Okay, and then on the other side... Okay. So we don't have any drain or osmos, but we gotta get 130 or more gummy blocks, I believe it is. Let me just save, and I'll figure it out. Okay, what do you want me to do? 130 or more gummy blocks, no drain or osmos G. So we start off from Wonderland, and we do that same route, but we can't use drain or osmos G. Okay. So a big ship is key for this. I see you there, kitty. You wanna come join us?
Kitty, kitty, kitty.
You wanna come join us? Hey. Hey. Let's do the wormhole again. Okay. Stay. Chiaki is the stream. Chiaki is the entire reason why we stream the stram. Okay, I think we're doing all right for gummy blocks. I think they said 130. 40 times 2 is 80, so we're getting close. Don't mind me, I'm over here not counting things.
It's alright, man.
See. 60, 50. I think we got it. Pretty sure. Now we just gotta make it there. Chiaki's small co-pilot. Yeah, Chiaki just like she comes and then she leaves and then she'll come again.
At least it's unlike my cat who just wants to be let out. You know, we have cat flaps. No, I want to be let out by you, my servant.
See, Chiaki's an indoor cat. She's never gonna go out. She's never gonna get any bright ideas, because if she does, I'll be mad.
I'm sorry, you cut out there, man. What'd you say?
I said Chiaki's an indoor cat. She's never gonna be let out. And if she's not gonna get any bright ideas, because I don't want her going outdoors. That is a no.
Wait, has she been neutered?
You mean spayed, as in because she's a she?
Spayed, neutered. Sorry. Spayed. Yeah.
Yes, she has been spayed.
At least you don't have to worry. At least you won't have to worry about that then.
Oh, I have to give her her shots. Wait a second. Did I not get it? Collect 130 more gummy blocks. Use a Drain G or Osmos G is prohibited. Let me see. What did I do wrong here? Did I? Okay, that's no drain. No drain or osmos. I think it just might be like the individual gummy blocks and not something different, but I thought I hit it. Let's try it again. Let's try this one more time. One more time.
One more time. Ah, damn ice. Ice, ice, baby. Ice, ice, baby.
Okay, Vanilla Ice.
I know why. I know.
Yeah, I think it's just individual like gummy blocks, like these white things that count. So, gonna test that theory. Either that or I was counting the wrong number of something. I don't know. It's hard to destroy stuff and then count how many things you have at the same time. I must have the things. Give me your things.
You're a thing, water.
I want all of the things. I am Zenith.
All of the things.
I must have the things. Thing 1 and thing 2 and thing 3. Oh, that's right. I think what happened was I just didn't get enough blocks in total, because looking at the score, I took into account something that I shouldn't have. Anyway. 89. Stop destroying my ship. You meanie faces. It's my ship.
Stop blowing holes in my ship. Which reminds me, they need it. Do they ever have the Pirates of the Caribbean in Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah, that was in 2.
Okay. Remember, novice.
Yeah, but that was like the big selling point of 2.
Okay. Back when Johnny Depp still had a little bit of credibility. What?
What am I missing? Why did I not get it? Collect 130 or more gummy blocks. Alright, let me try doing it from Olympus Coliseum. Maybe it's just the location. Because I definitely got more score going the other way, so that would actually probably make more sense. Let's try this. So it could be the wording, because the wording might mean that I just need to get the diamond gummy blocks, in which case I didn't make it. But, you know, they're all technically gummy blocks, so you can see my confusion there.
Ow, my nose.
Oh, my lasagna. Lasagna's not a major organ, Ed. Really?
Is mayonnaise an organ?
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
No, Patrick, mayonnaise is not an instrument. Horseradish isn't either.
Oh. Squidward's the ruiner of all the fun.
Yet he's the character we most likely relate to nowadays.
Well, yeah, because the show has gone to shit.
Oh, trust me, I'm a fan of the Danny Phantom and Avatar. To me, it was always shit.
I don't think it was always shit. Like, there was a lot of good moments, but like now with all the like weird, creepy stuff that they do, like, no thanks.
I think the main issue I have is how much Nickelodeon relies on in its schedule. Much like how Cartoon Network's now relying so much on Teen Titans Go.
Well, that and, you know, they dicked around Core for SpongeBob, so, you know, there's that.
Oh, don't even get me started on that. Do you think they knew about the planned lesbian ending of Korra?
I bet they knew. Like, they wouldn't let them do anything more than that, so I'm pretty sure they already knew and they dicked it around possibly because of it.
At least in the show. Comics, though, full raid. Oh, yeah.
I haven't actually read the comics for Avatar or other things, so I'm in the dark.
Okay, well, I guess spoiler alert. They basically, you know, they go full out. Oh yeah, they're in a relationship, even, you know, going to the parents and everything. Yada yada yada.
Okay. Sorry, I'm concentrating because I'm very close. Yeah.
That's alright, man.
The problem with gummy ship sections is that if you look away for a second, sometimes that can mean the difference between victory and defeat. Let's see. Let me look this up, because I just want to make sure I'm not doing something completely wrong.
Why is Zen looking up a walkthrough?
No, I've done this before, but...
Alright.
Coliseum... Gummi Mission 3. Okay. Oh wait, no, it's not Olympus Coliseum, it's Agrabah Gummi Mission 3. Do 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 do. Agrabah. Okay, let's see. Doesn't tell me. Stupid IGN, why you gotta be so stupid? Why you gotta be so stupid?
Because it's you can't spell ignorant without IGN.
Trying to remember what guide I used before. This might be it. Come on, just get me to the... Nope, that's not it. Gummi ship side quest. There we go. I'm sorry for the delay, guys. I got 127 of the diamond blocks, but I got definitely more than 130 gummi blocks. And one more second. Agrabah missions. Okay. A strong ship that can destroy everything that fill out the rest of the building area. So the ship uses this. It doesn't tell me. I'm going to assume that it's just the diamond gummi ships. So let's see. Oh yeah, because the diamonds are what's considered gummi blocks. I'm looking at it right there. I should have known. I should have realized. So I needed 3 more for that. So we're going to do the Olympus Coliseum route. So I just need to make sure that I get 3 more gummi blocks than I got. I'm sorry that we have to do the gummi missions, guys. I know this isn't the most riveting of stuff, but it's like, I gotta do it.
We don't have to do it, do you? I mean, you want to.
You don't technically have to do it for platinum, but it's like, I gotta complete the game, man.
Before KH3 comes out, man.
Yeah, I gotta complete the things. It's like, I'm definitely gonna come back and do like the other playthroughs, but I'm trying to get as much 100% done in this playthrough as possible, because that's what I want to do. That's how I do. Alright, so now that I know, I'm focusing on the diamond blocks. You pretend that Chiaki's looking at the screen going pew pew. She's totally doing that. Like, she's sleeping right now, but I can totally imagine her doing that. Alright, the key, I believe, is to get all the gummy ships, like, going towards me, so I can get them all in, like, one burst, because I can't use Osmos G. There we go, we're getting closer. Come on, come to me. Come to me, my pets.
Come to Papa.
Come to Mama. There we go. 104. Yeah, this is much better than I did last time. I think what I did last time wrong was that I spread out the ships, thinking that I didn't need, like, specific gummy blocks, but yeah. There we go, I did it. I did it. It only took me, you know, a few tries not knowing what I was supposed to be doing. And I should have known, because I've done this before, but I think I've been trying to block the gummy ship from my mind. Earn those blood diamonds. Oh god. Isn't Blood Diamond a movie? Or Blood Diamonds? Swamp
I think
Diamonds?
so, actually, yeah.
It's one of those titles. It's a stupid, weird movie. There we go. What you didn't need was a guide, Zen. You needed the strength inside your heart, man.
It was in you all along.
You needed to use the heart of the cards. And use card games on motorcycles, man. Card games on motorcycles!
Oh, God.
Alright, come on, come on, come on, and... Bing! Alright, so that is exactly 50% of the gummy ship missions. 50% done. And then the next one is Atlantica. This one... Here's a question. Do I want to leave it at this and end here and save these horrible gummy ship missions for later? Because, I mean, for the most part, it's Atlantica and End of the World that's going to give us problems. And I remember originally Atlantica took me forever to do. And End of the World isn't so bad, but it's also a problem. So I could leave it here, or I could finish it. I'm going to leave it up to you guys. What do you guys think? Because I'm going to do it eventually, but... I do eventually want to, like, finish this game, so, what do you guys think? Yay or nay? Continue with the gummy ship? Get them done as soon as possible? Okay. The crowds have spoken. Let us attempt the Atlantica.
Woo!
Whatever is fine with me. Okay, Ari, I'm going to suffer. I will suffer.
You're a glutton for punishment, aren't you?
I just want to get it completed. Okay, collect 10 or more armor blocks. Well, this is easy. So you start from Neverland and go to Atlantica. It's the Gummy Ship Mission 2 and 3 that are the problem. If it gets too tough or monotonous, definitely take a break. Okay. Like, I've done this before, so I know it's possible. Like, I can definitely do it. But yeah. I forgot to put on my Osmos and Drain. I'm not gonna be able to use them later, I think, so maybe it's for the best, but I need shield blocks, 10 or more shield blocks. There's one. I see a second one. There we go, there's 3.
Damn face.
Do 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 Okay. There's 5. So far, so good. 6. 7, 8. So after this, I just need 2 more. Do 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 do. There we go.
Woo.
Okay, we did that part. That's the easy part. Keep all obstacles intact. Obtain a score of 240 or higher.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so here's what we gotta do. First of all, I gotta revamp my gummy ship. I gotta take off the Esona G. Because the Esona G, what that does is it reveals hidden objects.
Mm-hmm.
And that means that more obstacles will appear because of that. Okay.
Cool.
Shut up.
I'm just trying to show.
I know. Alright. Let's see. I'm just gonna look at this again. All obstacles intact. Score of 240 or higher. Now, another thing you gotta do is you gotta link your ships to transform. I'm pretty sure I already did. Because you gotta transform to get past 2 of the obstacles. Alright, so let's try this. This one's, you gotta go from Neverland. The mission 3 is the biggest pain in the ass because you have to start from Agrabah, and it's doable, but the biggest issue is that Monstro is randomly gonna appear. So score of 240. Okay. Oh wait, that was an obstacle. Fuck. I started shooting things to update my score, to get a better score, and I shot an obstacle because I didn't realize it was an obstacle, because I'm silly sometimes. Don't mind me. Hi, I'm Zen. I've done this before, and yet I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, we play a lot of games, we forget everything, sometimes. When was the last time you did this, anyway?
I did this a few weeks ago. So, I mean, it's kind of fresh in my mind, but not, you know what I'm saying? I mean, this isn't too bad in the grand scheme of things. But, like, it's the next one that you really have to, like, work to do. Alright, so... Okay, we're doing good. 240 is the score that we're working for. Good, we're halfway there. Just about. Gonna go over this boulder. I'm gonna take care of you assholes. Okay, good. Oh, we're doing alright. $174. Not bad. Piss off, ghosts. Now comes the hard part. So I can't... I want to get some of these ships out of the way, but fucked it up already. Because I hit that one obstacle. Like, it's like, you want to get those ships, get them out of the way. I can definitely get it this try because I've, like... A lot of it is a mindset of shoot very short bursts and make sure you get the blood diamonds. You gotta get the blood diamonds.
Those who have the blood diamonds.
Blood diamond?
Then you get the power. Then you get the hat.
Yeah, all of this is for a crown. You get a crown for your spaceship. and a spaceship that's not really that good, to be honest.
It's just all in the process of completion.
Pretty much. Okay. Hey, we got these blood diamonds. Score of 118. That's pretty good for right now. That's actually above what I had last time. No obstacles destroyed yet. Okay. Now, going to get rid of these guys. 143, not bad. The key thing, I think, is if we can get near 240 earlier before I hit that section, then I won't feel the need to do stuff around here. Okay, 1, 2, 191, 192, 4, 8. Okay. There we go. Alright, don't destroy them. Now here's the fun part. We gotta transform to get past these obstacles. Ah, fuck! I did too soon. But yeah, the idea is that you have to transform to get past those things, and this is why this is a hard mission. Like, it's not quite as bad as the one in Traverse Town because I'm not tearing my hair out because I know I can get the score. It's just, you know, trying not to die also helps. Not dying is a thing. Okay, 68. A little bit less than last time, but well, we're fine. We can get it. Okay, 180 of 240. Point it downward, go upward. Okay, transform and roll out. Ah, fuck. Let's see. What am I missing? The only thing I took off was drain sheet. Let's see. put that back on. I have the shields in place, so that should be fine. Alright. Let's try this again. If there's a Marvel world based on the... There needs to be a Galaga guy playing a game of Galaga where the ship is the gummy ship. Okay. Oh, wait. No, wait. That's the wrong mission. All obstacles intact. Obtain... Okay. We can do this. Believe in the me that believes in you.
Be like Sidon, I have faith in you.
Believe in nobody that believes in your heart. This is the ship that'll pierce the heavens. Okay, I'm doing good. Now I just gotta make sure I don't get hit by those goddamn bats. Because part of the problem is getting hit by the bat ships.
Mm-hmm.
I'm out of energy, I can't use Osmos G anymore. But I'm actually pretty close to the target. 198.
My IQ is 198, 197, 196.
Down. Okay, now comes the moment of truth. I have near enough score. Now I just gotta... Oh, fuck. I'm an idiot.
What?
You need energy to transform the ship, and I use that energy.
Wah, wah.
Okay. So I need at least... Osmos G isn't gonna help me in this. So I could use it, but it's not gonna help. This is why everyone says this mission is, like, near impossible. Next one's worse, but... Okay, so we have a score of 92, 95. $105. That's not bad. Key point is getting past those blocks after all, and if I have shield intact from not getting hit by these bats, that's more important actually. So there we go. I still have shield. Okay. 165. Probably gonna have to do a lot of score makeup in the final section, but I think I have enough shield to get through it here. Alright, here comes the moment of truth. I think I need to outfit the other gummy ship a little bit better. Let's see. Gummy Garage. Doomfist. You need a shield. There we go. Let's try this one more time. See if this works. No, I don't want to fly that gummy ship. Okay. Not a word from you, kitty. You're just sitting there. You're not helping. Dual wield shields. I wish I could. But yeah, that's probably the reason why I keep getting destroyed so easily on that other ship. Alternatively, I can make a clone of this one that I have right here, which is it's a good ship, but that would mean I would share health bars. That's the only downside when you make a clone ship. So. Alright. Do. I really hate this mission, but we're gonna finish it. 'Cause I'm awesome and I can do this. Let's do it now. Let's go to the mall today.
And I don't know when to quit.
Oh, I know when to quit. When I beat it.
Let's go to the mall
Today. Now it's stuck in your head. It'll never leave you. Let's go to the mall. Okay. Yeah, this is just a cheap mission, especially because of the whole, like, you need to transform your gummy ship to win. Like, that's no good. Fills you with determination. Of course it does. I will do it.
Everything fills me with determination.
Okay, 1, 2. Alright, we did it. Now we just gotta get to 240. With little to no health.
Too easy.
Oh, fucking A. I know I should have waited until after that minefield. Alright, I know what I'm doing. We can get this. I got this. Every time I fail, it's just another universe where I can learn from my mistakes and try again. It's like Steins Gate, only, you know, I win in the end. Okay. Ah, fuck, I need to go back. They destroyed my shield. These goddamn bats. I have a choice between either getting hit by bats or getting a higher score. I don't like my options. These options suck. But we can do this. Look alive, this is back country. We gotta go back. I need to see Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Haven't seen it yet. Heard good things.
Is it a movie?
You've never heard of Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas?
Probably. Jog my memory.
It's the movie where the guy gets really high on, like, everything. It's where the line Backcountry came from.
No, it doesn't ring a bell to me, actually.
Man, Australia. What are you doing, man?
I'm guessing it probably didn't get a major release in my part of the country.
I guess so, but wow.
Keep in mind, I live in a town with only one theater. It only has like 6 screens, and like it barely airs anything outside the major blockbusters.
I don't know if I'll make it this time because they whittled down my shield a little bit, but we'll see. I also have less of a score than I should have, but alright, attempt number 1.
100.
Shield and now. And now. Okay, we did it. We got through that part at least. Now we just need to get to the final points. I think we should have enough, but I gotta know when to stop firing because there's a point where you can hit stuff ahead, and I think this is the point. Yep. I'm just not gonna fire because these meteors are gonna get in the way. .222. Now I just gotta fire until I hit 240. Oh, fuck, I just hit 240 and I got killed. It's doable. I'll get it done next time.
You will say that next time, and the next time, and the next. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm doing better each time. It's just that. I gotta figure this shit out. Okay. So close yet so far away. That's the story of my life. When it comes to completion, it's always just within reach. I think the biggest problem was the bats last time. I gotta avoid these bats. So I gotta run, go avoid them. I hate those bats. But we're past them now. We're no longer in bat country. It's okay. Batman killed rock and roll, but it's okay. There we go. Avoided the bats. That's that part. Use one Osmos to at least get something. Not bad. Ah, fuck. They got me back to where I was. Gotta restart. My shield. What is it, baby? My cat moans in her sleep. Silly little kid. Love you so much. I wish Chiaki could play this for me. Come on, you can get a high score, Chiaki. You can do it.
Oh please! If you could get your cat to play Kingdom Hearts, that'd be a viral sensation.
Oh yeah. All right. So. There we go. Avoid you. That's better than before. Good. Okay. I'm better off than where it was. This won't end well. Goddamn bats. Okay. We're somewhat okay. But now I have to make up a whole bunch of points. Ah! I destroyed a... fucked it up.
doing okay, man?
What's that?
You doing okay?
I'm doing okay. I'm in super concentration mode. I know it's not the most entertaining thing right now, but I really want to get this completed.
I get it. Just making sure you don't having a stroke.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
I feel so good.
Okay, that's creepy.
Yeah.
Okay. Hating this mission so much. Five. Okay. 80. Okay, and alright. Away from you. Alright, I have enough shield, I have enough points, I should be good. And now. Yes. Now. Now. Okay. Whew. I am becoming one with the Matrix. Alright, now I gotta not blow it and not hit any of the meteors. Which I can do.
Easier said than done.
Don't jinx it. Okay. I can hit these. I'm not gonna risk it with these. Because right now those are the meteors that you always hit when you attack those things, and there's more than enough points that I can get. Just gotta go around. It's okay. You're doing good.
Just breathe.
Just gotta breathe. 35. I just need 5 more points. And there's a bunch of easy points right here. We're good. Alright, I just gotta survive until the end. Just don't shoot any lasers. Just behave. I am become one. I'm one with the Force is with me. I'm one with the Force is with me. Okay. Breathe.
You good?
And I did it! Fuck yes!
Yeah.
Fucking A. Okay. It's okay, go back to bed, kitty. No, she's just moaning in her sleep.
Aww.
Now comes the hard part. Avoid...
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna save my game, but the next one. Avoid the items. Get a score of 260 or higher. I'm gonna save the game, and then we're going to work on this next part. First try, GG. First try. See, this is how Johnny feels when he's playing the level 1 proud mode, which I will never do.
Until the day you do.
Okay. So let's go to the gummy ship menu again.
Uh,
Okay, so we got a warp drive to jungle. Okay. So, for this one, you need a small-ass gummy ship. So this one won't do. We gotta take on the Doom Fist. Now, the key to this is we can't have any Osmos Gs. We want a small enough ship that it will not get hit by any of the projectiles, basically. So we want to put everything in a straight line so that it won't get hit by things, but we want enough
small ass dummy ship.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what we want right there. Okay. Strong enough to destroy anything. 10 Thunder Gs in front of it, but it's got to be small in size. I'm not sure about that, actually. I might change this layout. What I want to do. Like that, and then I'll have some lasers. Okay. Let's try this. It may be a little bit too big, but we'll see. It has no cockpit. Oh yeah, they took out the cockpit.
Wait, did you say cockpit or cockbit?
Cockpit.
Sorry.
Okay. Alright, so now what we have to do is we have to go from deep jungle through the wormhole, take a right past Monstro, which may or may not be there, to Atlantica.
Second star on the right, straight on to morning.
And the key thing here is that we cannot, I repeat, cannot get any items whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
We cannot hit any gummies. And I forget what the score needs to be. I wonder if it says it. I'll wait. Ah. Of course I get one. What does the score need to be? 260. Okay. 260 plus. So. Basically put on the brakes and take care of all these ships from a distance. And that's the key. Everything taken out from a distance. This is probably the toughest mission in the game. Like, there's one in End of the World that some say is bad. I don't think it's that bad.
Mm-hmm.
And then we just gotta ignore those ships because they're gonna get us in trouble. Big trouble. And we don't want no trouble. Now, do we? Nice try. Nice try. Sneaking up on me. You thought you had me. Thought you had me. Gotta wake up early in the morning to get one over on me. Try this again. Like, it gets easy once you get to the wormhole, but you gotta get at least 100 or so points beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, it's not worth it. So, it's like, erg. Up. Hey. Okay. I am one with the Force. The Force is with me.
Use the Force, Luke. I mean, Zen.
Use the Schwartz.
I didn't know you were Jewish.
Funny. God damn it. Okay.
Prepare for trouble and make it double. No, that's what I do when I have a gin.
I'll have a gin and tonic, please.
Or a scotch on the rocks. Make it a double. And prepare for trouble. Mwah.
Okay. See, I have no shield, which is not the best thing in the world, but I can deal with it. Up. Maybe I need to make my ship a little bit smaller. Yeah, the Superman 64 rings are indeed skippable. Let's see. Is there something I can do to make this less bulky?
As opposed to the entire Superman 64 game, which is skippable.
Okay, I don't need the transform gummy. I don't need you. Alright, later, Isaac.
Seeing you build all this stuff is giving me flashbacks to nuts and bolts, unfortunately. And not in the good way.
I haven't played Nuts and Bolts. I don't know how bad it is, so...
It just breaks my heart on so many levels.
Alright, let's try this.
No, Isaac.
I'm gonna take off my lasers. Just this. Alright. No, I didn't want to do that. Okay. That does make it smaller. And this way I don't have to worry about energy. So, alright. Immediately fail the mission. Oh, I'm doing good tonight. Here's a thing, though, like, you can get a lot in the wormhole. I'm just trying to get as many advanced points as I can. And, I mean, maybe that's a bad idea, but... Alright. So far, so good. Not bad. Not bad. But we can do better. We have the technology. We can skip these Superman rings. Fuck your rings, man. Fuck your rings. Okay, 30 points. That's fine. I just want at least 100 before I get to the next subsection. Okay. Fuck. Oh wait, I know what I'm supposed to do for this. Fuck. You have to do something weird. So, garage. I forgot that someone showed me how to do this, but it's weird, all right. Okay, so... Okay, so we have the stuff in front, but what we actually have to do is we have to put gummy blocks behind the ship and rotate them.
Okay.
I believe that's what they did. What fresh life hack is this? Yeah, I believe this is the proper thing to do. Because we have stuff in front of us, but now... Oh, fucking hey. This way, if someone comes behind me, I can just go like that. Like, I just got those ships. There we go. Yeah, this is a weird build. I don't advise it for most things, but it's just... this is like... this... it works. It's like the Purge. For some reason it works. Because the ships are past you, so you don't pick up their items. If it weren't for those dive bombers, this would be a lot easy. A lot easier. Ah, fuck you! Okay. I feel like I was doing better before.
I think you need to take a bit of a break, man. Rest your head a bit. Come back fresh.
What do I want to do? You know what? I'm gonna try something a little bit different. I'm just gonna do 4 thunders. That's it. So the ship is incredibly small, hard to hit, but 4 together it should be enough concentrated firepower to kill most of them in one hit, and if they come dive bombing at me, well, I can just duck out of the way. Because the thing is that there's a lot of ships coming up, and I should be able to hit it regardless. So just gotta make a very small gummy ship. Life hack. Life hack. And now let's pray that Monstro doesn't appear. Granted, we haven't gone to Monstro yet, but, you know how it do. $47 out of 260. And we got past that part. Alright. We good. We good. I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm probably gonna need to pack it in soon. I don't know. I need to pick up Mum soon.
Yeah, I'm hoping to do maybe this mission and then call it. But I mean, we're pretty close to the end game of this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we got that. Got those two. Now there's going to be quite a few coming up. Right there. Okay. Ah, fuck! You came from behind me! Fuck you.
That's what she said.
Okay. Surprise Naruto poke from behind.
Surprise Naruto poke from behind. Ah, fuck, you got from behind.
Okay, 30. That's good for here.
Mm-hmm.
Don't need too many points yet. Just gonna take it easy. Nice and easy. 37. There we go, 50. That's good for here. Alright. Stretching the fingers. Do 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 do. 57. Key is to take it slow. You can get there fast, but then you take it slow. Okay, so we got that, and then we're gonna get this group. And there's gonna be ones from behind, so don't shoot yet, Zen. Okay. Alright, now I'm gonna hit the wormhole. And yeah, 94, we're good. We're good. So they like to line up. Just gotta avoid the items coming from these guys. Ah, fuck! Me!
I wouldn't Ari be jealous? Sorry, just try to lighten the mood a bit.
Alright. Okay. Okay, I'm getting echo.
Ah, damn it.
Just gotta breathe. Nope. Alright. I'm gonna try it one more time. If I don't get it this time, then I'm gonna call it for the night. We've been going for like 2.5 hours. And you know, maybe taking a break will help. That doesn't count. This game is ass. No, that's not true though. This is a good game.
Yes.
But I did better with this ship. I just need to slow down, take it easy. Everything is all Zen. I am one with the Force, and the Force is with me. What you don't understand is that I have sold my soul to defeat this game. All these things that I don't have to do, and I said I wouldn't do, and yet here I am doing them. Alright. I'm doing perfect. But don't get cocky, kid. Don't get penisy. Okay. Ooh, I'm actually doing better than I was earlier. Leave myself an opening. Good. Good. Use your rage. Use your rage. Okay. We got this. Nice. Nice. Alright. 61. I'm doing better than before. So, now we gotta avoid these ships. They're not gonna help me. They're just gonna hurt my score regardless. And then I take these guys out to prom. Be sure to tip your waiters, guys. Okay, 66. Then I'll take out these blokes. 72. Ah! They keep coming from behind. I felt like I had it that time. Which means that I'm going to attempt another one. Because now I have this. You got this in. We got this under wraps. Everything gonna be alright. Got it. We're not gonna hit any of you stupid gummy blocks because you're dumb, dumb, dumb. Stupid gummy blocks.
Okay, you're losing it.
You should have seen me when I was trying to get the pink agaricus stuff.
God. Dumb. Dummy dumb. Dumb.
Cusco, he's the king of the world. Cusco.
Ugh.
What's his name? Cusco. Do. Okay. Gotta go to the side for this one. Okay, I actually did better this round. $73.
Oh, I've been sitting down for 3 hours myself. God damn my back. I think my butt's numb. Shut up.
Your butt hurts. My butt hurts.
No, your butt doesn't hurt. You're just butt hurt.
Nope. Alright, so these blokes, and then there's the ones that come from behind. So I'm gonna stay in the middle. Don't fire yet. Now I can fire. And we're good. We did it. Got past that.
Woo!
And then I'm gonna ignore these dudes. And then I'm gonna take care of these dudes. And we're at 100. Watch out for surprise butt sex. Oh, Joey, with you, it's never a surprise.
Surprise!
Alright, we're at 110. So, we just gotta be careful. Take out a few of these. And then go to the top. Take out a few. And let it sit.
Sorry. Zen, what were you doing last night to make your butt hurt? I think we should be asking you that question, Ari.
Well, you see, we were doing aerobics. Ah! Fucked it up. One more time.
No overtime, man. Come on.
I got really close that time, and I think I have the right strategy. It just...
Okay.
I need a little bit... Alright, this will be the last run regardless of whether I make it or not.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, it's like once you start getting a strategy down, you know, because, like, this is what I did last time. I remember making a very small ship and just, you gotta take it slow. You get there fast, but then you take it slow. and it's just like, you can't get cocky. You take out a group of ships, let a group of ships pass, take out a group of ships, let them pass. You turn the page, you wash your hands. Turn the page, you wash your hands. You turn your page, you wash your hands.
Oh yeah, I hate him. I hate him.
Rocco's Modern Life.
In fact, no, scratch it. I hate pretty much everybody on that show.
I don't know what's wrong with you. I love everybody on that show.
Heifer was a selfish piece of cow. Literally, the fat heads were the big heads.
The big heads were a lot of fun.
Dickheads.
I said big heads. I didn't say dickheads.
Sorry, I must have misheard you. Rocco was fine, but God, everyone just was against the damn guy. Like pretty much most Nickelodeon cartoons before SpongeBob, like Cat Dog and such.
Well, that's the thing. They were dicks, but they were fine with it. They were cool dicks. And there's apparently a new Rocco's Modern Life movie coming out, which, you know, I liked the Jungle movie, so I'm hoping that this is as good. We'll see. Gonna let you pass. Okay, take you out. I say, don't you know? You say you don't know. I say, take Zen out. Alright, we're about the 100 mark, which is fine. It's good for right now. Okay, what's that in the background? Are you watching cartoons?
No, I think something just happened on my YouTube ad.
Okay. Alright. 176. 180. 187. Come on, we can get to 260. 190. 201. 5. We're getting there. We're doing it. We can do this. 219. 220. Oh, we might actually do this. Alright, I just need 30 more points. Alright, stop firing and let's just get out of here. We made it to the part, so now all we need to do is avoid these enemy ships and pray that Monstro's not there. can do this. Don't appear, Monstro. Don't appear. Please, God, Monstro.
Suddenly, Monstro appears!
Oh, wait, no, we're not at that part yet. We gotta... Basically, we gotta go through these rings. First. The body is wincing the entire time. Yeah, I know. This is nerve-wracking, because I might actually do it. And unfortunately, I've gotten so far that even though I said this is the last time, if I don't do it, I might actually try it again, because I have a strategy complete. Like, this... We have this.
Come on, do it, get it, get it, get it!
This is such a long flight, too.
They just keep coming and coming and oh god!
Alright, this is where Monstro would appear.
Come on.
Monstro's gone, let's go before it comes back. Yes!
Quickly, quickly, run, 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 run!
So now we just gotta avoid the rest of the ships. We can do this.
We can do this. Oh, I just saw Goofy. Monstro's gone! Let's go before he goes back.
Oh yeah. Now avoid those bats. Okay, we can I do it? This is the most nerve-wracking mission in the entire game, and I know I can do it this time.
Oh, you gotta need a cigarette after all this.
Are we done? I did it!
Oh, that sound you just made, damn, man. Woo!
Holy fuck.
You good?
That was the last hard mission, guys.
Yada!
After this, it's gonna be easy missions. Holy fuck.
Now, go for platinum!
I think this is a good stopping point for now.
You think?
Especially because Enigma has to go. But,
yeah, it was 4:30 in the afternoon in my place. I gotta pick up my mom from work. Ugh.
Okay, so, what I'm gonna do is, I still need to make highlights of the previous two sessions that were, like, glitching out. But this was a very, very nice session. It was, as nerve-wracking as it was, I had a blast. And, so I just want to say to those people watching on Twitch, thank you so much for watching. This was incredibly fun. To those watching on YouTube, thank you very much. I'm Zenith Rule, and I will see you next time where we're actually probably gonna finish off Kingdom Hearts. We only have four more gummy worlds left to complete missions for, and the only hard one is End of the World. But even that's not that bad. Really, this right here, this was the hard part. With all that said, I'm Zenith Rule, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good one, guys.
Hey, Hey, this is Megami33. Thank you for watching Zenith Woo Review. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more awesome videos. If you like what you see, check out the Patreon page at patreon.com/ZenithWooReview.